哦，
阳春面。
哦，但是是面，这个是对的。但是我们常州这边可能比较特色的。
哦，银丝面。
哦，银丝面，您确定啊？来，我们看一看您的回答是否正确呢？啊，恭喜你，银丝面，看来是个吃家呀！好，在稍后我们也会为两位送上由维格多所提供的精美礼物。那么，朋友们，接下来我们要一起来共同再试一下吧。我们先把我们的礼物给到两位，希望两位都能够有非常好的观赛的体验。谢谢，也希望可以多多支持维格多。
We are in the city of Changzhou for the HSBC BWF China Open 2023, right here at the Olympic Sports Center Gymnasium. This is the 20th event on the HSBC BWF World Tour 2023. And of course, each and every event has special significance as we aim towards the World Tour Finals. That's the trophy for the World Tour Finals at the end of the year. That special significance, well, it's because we've got the Olympics in Paris next year. And all these tournaments, the points really do count. This one in particular being a Super 1000, one of only 4, the last of those for this year. Let's have a look at the order of play today, day 3 of action. It's the round of 16. And the mixed doubles, is there a better pair in the world than the #1 seeds here? Zheng and Huang of China. They're taking on Indonesia's Zheng, Ferdinansyah and Gloria Emmanuel Widjaja. Into the men's singles, Shesahiran Rustavito, promoted from the reserve list. Indonesian has perhaps a tough task against Young of Malaysia, who did a great job here against Prannoy a couple days ago in a marathon match. Back to mixed doubles, and the second seeds, Yuta Watanabe and Arisa Higashino, have a very, very good record against Tang Chunman and Si Sweat of Hong Kong, China. They have it all to do in that one. Men's singles again, and 5th seed Jonathan Christie flying the flag for Indonesia after the elimination of Anthony Sinisuka Ginting, the 2018 champion. He is up against Canada's Brian Yang. And our first women's singles match of the day on court 1. It's a big one. Chinese Taipei's Tai Tzu-Ying, the 4th seed, who's never won this competition, one of the very few. She is up against China's Zhang Yiman. Plenty of Chinese representation as the day progresses. Also keep an eye out for Carolina Marin, the former Olympic and world champion. She is in action against Gao Fengjie. Also Xie Yuqi, big favorite here. They do love him here in China. And Malaysia's Aaron Chia and Sowiek are also in action. Lights, camera, and a bit of action in just a short while. This is the bracket, the top half of the draw for you. And the winner of this match, Zheng and Huang against Ferdinansyah and Widjaja, well, they could well play, I should say, the world champions, the newly crowned world champions, the 5th seeds, Xiu Jie and Che Yu-jung, in the next round, if they can beat Yamashita and Shinoya. So a lot at stake. Big match coming up here in this arena, the Olympic Sports Center Gymnasium in Changzhou. With a few pyrotechnics and smoke as well, just to greet the players as they come in. You can see it on the left-hand side of your screen. Huang Yaqiong and Zheng Siwei, very, very popular. They are massive stars here. And there'll be plenty of good support for them. We look at the head-to-head between these pairs. And Zheng Siwei and Huang Yaqiong have met twice. They've won both of them very recently at the World Championships. And look at that, very straightforward win. That took just 30 minutes to win that one. So they come into this, no doubt about it, as the overwhelming favourites here. Looking to create a bit of history as well, Zheng Siwei and Huang Yaqiong. Let's find out a little bit more about them first. Zheng Siwei is 26 years of age. He's 175 centimeters tall. Born in Wenzhou, in Zhejiang province. And is the current world #1. Also the current Olympic silver medalist. That was famously losing to Guangdong Peng Wang Yiliu. Huang Yaqiong is 29, also from the same province. Born in Chuzhou. And they have got World Championships medals from 2018, 19 and 22. They were world champions then. Silver medalists this year. So far, they've beaten Mark Lumsford and Isabel Lohau in the straight games. Very, very straightforward. As a pair, they have won 26 titles together. It's so impressive, including 3 this year: Malaysia Open, All England and Indonesia Open. Ferdinansyah is 22, just about 6 foot, 17th in the world. They've been a real high at 14th. Only a couple months ago, Asia Championships this year, they finished 3rd. Gloria Manuel Widjaja is actually taller at 182. She is 6 foot. She's one of the tallest female players around. And her height ranking is actually 6th in the world, with her former partner Hafiz Faisal, achieved in May 2019. Plus1 and Wu Lingfan in about the same time that Huang Yaqiong and Zheng Siwei won their match, winning in straight games. And as a pair, they've won a couple of titles together. The Thailand Open, actually that was Widjaja winning with her former partner Hafiz Faisal, but together they've won 1 title together at the Vietnam Open, the Super 100 in 2022. David Graf von Schwerin, the Austrian umpire, is partnered with Philip Ayong-chi from the United States. He is our service judge. So a little bit of history for the Chinese pair. They've already won this 3 years in a row, and then of course it got disrupted, unfortunately, by the COVID-19 pandemic. But if they retain their title, Zheng Siwei and Huang Yaqiong, they will become the most successful mixed pair in this tournament's history. And they could also be the first pair to win the event 4 times in a row. They're 2 of 11 former winners competing here. Unfortunately, one of them is already out in Anthony Sinisuka Ginting.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Dayan Ferdinansyah and Gloria Emanuel Widjaja, Indonesia. And on my left, Zheng Siwei and Huang Yaqiong, China. Gloria Emanuel Widjaja to serve, to Zheng Siwei. Love all. Play.
So, get things going here. The start is ever so important. Just sets the tone, doesn't it?
Go.
And that's the first point.
1
And look
love.
at how it is greeted from Zheng Wei. Often hits close to the body, which is so difficult to maneuver in return.
Fault. 2 love.
These two have been playing for a few years now. Widjaja and Ferdinansyah.
Yes, sir.
About 2018 or so. 2019 or so, I should say, excuse me. And, so it's been a fair while, but of course the pandemic got in the way of some of that.
4 love.
Actually, no, I should say, just correct myself, 2021 when they got together. So it's not been a huge amount of time, 21-22, actually the All England is when they first started playing together. But let's see the other pair who have been together for a long, long time. Played 267 matches together. It's very different. It's only been 67 or so for Ferdinansyah and Widjaja. And they've only won about 50% of their matches this year, coming into this tournament. 5 unanswered points. Now, yesterday we were talking about the conditions having quite an effect at times. The drift is now coming from behind the Indonesians here, so this would be more or less the so-called tough run. It's negated a little bit in doubles.
7 love.
Well, this is a perfect start here for the Chinese. First time he's got a jump smash in. Ferdinansyah does garner them the first point, the Indonesians of the day. Just look at how good Zheng and Huang are. They've played 42 matches this year. They've won 36 of them. That's more than 80-odd percent, 85% of their matches they have won. Incredible. And their overall win rate is absolutely outstanding. Oh, this isn't good. Little concerning. Ferdinansyah. Needs some attention here. Is it something on his thigh? Yeah, he's really stretched himself. But he couldn't really recover. You could see he was struggling. Now, this would be a moment of concern. You've got to be at very best playing the likes of Zheng and Huang Yaqiong. He might have just overstretched himself. Sure the spray is necessarily going to cut it, but let's see. It's that could well be just a temporary measure. Of course, the opposition, you can only do what you can against the team in front of you, so they would be well within their rights to exploit that. Now, he's not going to be completely comfortable. That's going to be seen by Zheng and Huang.
8-1 play.
So here we go. Let's see how he moves around now, especially sideways. But he's still sort of clutching his knee.
Serve is over. 2-8.
second round matches for these two, Widjaja and Ferdinansyah. They've played 14. They've won 7 and lost 7. So, not a fantastic record. In fact, they've only won 1 of their last 5. That was their last match in the World Champs. They beat the number 9. Or number 9 pair of Tumbling and Peak. So that's a good win, but they have lost the preceding 4 matches in the second round. Don't have a great record there. They are very comfortable at the moment. Huang and Zheng and well, it won't surprise you to know in the second round of tournaments they have played 43 of those and won. Excuse me, let me just get that right. Only the third point here for Ferdinansyah and Widjaja.
10.
Dr. and Huang have played 52 second round matches and have won 50 of them. You have to go all the way back to the World Champs of 2021 when they lost in the second round. That was on the World Champs. What a time to lose in the second round there. That's an unlikely pairing as well. 28th ranked Chang Tak-ching and Wing Yung. They lost in 3, surprising. In fact, they lost 2 in a row. Just before that, in the All England, they lost in the second round as well. Those were the 2 in a row. Since then, they haven't lost at all.
Service over, 11-4.
20 straight second round wins since then. And we are into the interval here with Zheng and Huang in full control, 11-4 at the moment.
Bolanya di atas kepala lu, habis itu lu bergerak aja. Kedua, aman dari dia kan tahu nih kontrol lu lagi nggak enak nangkap. Nggak apa-apa aja, lu habis nge-drive, lu maju dikit aja, lu adu nolaknya aja. Mau nggak mau lu adu, harus berani, jangan main. Ya kan, ngangkat lagi kontrolnya ya. Kita panjangin, jangan jaga lurus terus, sekali lu silangin. Jadi harus ngadu, jadi mau nggak mau kita main.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
Sambungin siap, mau setengah, mau silang boleh. Ya?
Yeah, plenty to say there, I think, for Widjaja and Ferdinansyah, who are well behind on this one.
11-4. Gloria. Play.
Just reaching a little bit there, she knew she was stretched. Huang Ya-chong, but it was enough. Lead up to 12 now. Sorry, up to 8 now, I should say. Make that 9.
13-4.
Problems increasing here for Ferdinansyah and Widjaja. Oh, was a straight to the face there. Tucked away. Well, that's 13. One way of certainly gaining points.
Serves over. 14-5.
I'll tell you what, it is, and I used this word yesterday, I think, as well. A couple of other instances, but it's
15,
relentless when you're
5.
facing this pair. They just come at you, guns blazing. In the end, it was something a little bit more subtle that won the point. You feel like it's most of the opponents of Zheng and Huang are playing on the back foot from the very start.
16-5.
They've already raced to this huge lead here. Not made it. Not ahead from the coach. He's happy.
5.
As we said, these two so successful. 3 wins in a row here at the China Open. 17, 18, and 19. In 2014, they got to the semi-finals, and 2016 the quarterfinals. So this is where they expect to be. They expect to go deep in each tournament they play in. They're probably the most dominant player or pairing in world badminton in their particular discipline. And I think even if you go across the board, those results speak for themselves. Well, that could also be an effect of the drift right now.
5.
Away Huang against Indonesian pairs in the second round. They've never lost, won all 8. And against Indonesian pairs generally over the years, they've played Indonesian pairs 38 times and
20,
won 34 out of
5.
38. The last time they lost to an Indonesian pair was at the French Open in 2019. They lost to Praveen Jordan and Malati Deva Octavianti in 3. In fact, they lost to them 2 tournaments in a row there, Denmark Open and the French Open. Easy, it's all too easy right now, and that is a huge win in that first game
5.
for Zheng and Huang. I think they were always odds on to win the first game, but I don't think it was ever going to thought to be that big a margin. Probably not helped by whatever's going on with Ferdinansyah. 21-5 that first game.
所以这边也是练，反正你贴好保护好它身边球这些挡控，注意有被顺风的出频率可能会出界。好啊，还有一个就是头顶服务，其实抓到，你左腿要出，要并排你这样就使不上劲。你看几个球都是抓到的球，你先侧身，先过，不能用得上力，对吧？你还可以变对角，你如果老想往这里又打这里，球又自己身体别扭没调过来。这个也是，下滑力球一个对，尽可能多想，要成功对，他们跳一跳，我这边起来就好，一定所以到现在
dia nge-drive, tinggal mau kemana mau hilang. 1-2 cewek jaga bloknya lurus terus. Sekali lu nggak enak posisi lu lawan.
而且我们这边只要跳轻人，人家也会想放，你想放就容易放界内。他感觉一直球那个，然后稍微加点力，球就往后一时间过他太紧。
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
Bisa nutup apa enggak? Kalau nggak bisa dia panjang dulu.
Dia pasti bakal lewatin gua dan setengah-setengah gua.
Tapi posisinya kitanya tuh muntah terus.
Get ready. Second game. Love all. Play.
Well, Widjaja and Ferdinansyah are hoping for a massive turnaround here because they just never got into this
Service over.
and were behind it the whole time. They only got their first point. And they were love 6 down.
2 love.
Sorry, they were love 7 down when they got their first point. Never settled. Struggling here again.
1-2.
In terms of the pace, they had the lead here. We'll give them that, but at times when they're facing that, that's good. That's good placement.
Service over.
From Ferdinansyah, who
3-1.
I think thankfully seems to have at least not shown any visible signs of the problem he had early on in the first game. Remember, this is the tougher side, as we said, where the Chinese are on now. They are playing with the drift behind them, which means that anything they play through could well be overhit. Effectively, that drift means it's effectively a breeze. That would be the easiest layman way of describing it. Who herself has never got through the first round of this tournament. Played here 3 times previously. Ferdinansyah. This is his first time playing in this tournament. The 10th Indonesians at least will feel that
Service over. 4.
This is already better for Widjaja in terms of going through the first round. However, have a lot of work to do. They are in the lead here again on the slightly easier end.
Service over.
As soon as Zheng and Huang adjust to it, then you wonder how it's going to be for the Indonesians.
Service over. 5-4.
Well, that might have been going out. Play continues. Oh, that was good. Or not. I thought she was about to.
4.
Actually, Widjaja was prepared to challenge that, but it was indeed out. So on that far side now, you should be feeling that you can push through on shots because you're going against the drift. That's good, that's better. So much better this second game for the Indonesians. Oh, but they hadn't got their first point till the Chinese had scored 7 on the board. What's been quite noticeable here in the second game of this match is that the Chinese have yet to take the lead in this one. It's not been all smooth sailing here. That's better. Huang snaffles that one at the net. That's what she's so good at doing. Such a great combo, these two.
Dian.
That one's better. Again, they don't allow the Chinese to take
Service
the lead.
over. 7-8.
We're not happy with how things have progressed. Second round matches for the Indonesians. Not such a great record, I'm afraid. They played 14 second round matches together as a pair.
Service over.
Remember they only got
9-7.
All England 2022.
Line judge. Line judge.
And
Line judge.
they played 14 of those, won 7 and lost 7. They won their last one. As I mentioned, doubling a peak, but before that, previous 4 they hadn't. See how they go against Chinese players. They've met twice before, Wang Dongping and Feng Yangze, as well as Wang Dongping and Wang Yilu, her previous partner, lost both of those. Overall, against Chinese pairs, they've played
Service
7
over.
times, only won once,
8,
lost 6.
9.
They beat Feng Yangze and Ling Fangling, the Thailand Open last year.
9.
That was before
all.
Feng permanently moved across to Huang Dongping. Nicely put away by
9.
Widjaja. Very different feel now, this second game. It's more of a contest. Very briefly, the Chinese led.
Service over. 10 all.
Remember at the interval of the last game, it's a different story. 11-4. And it's actually the Indonesians who go
11
into
10.
the interval in front here
Interval.
by the solitary point.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Play. Service over.
There you go. It's been a little quiet from this crowd.
All.
Which is unusual, of course. And they go back in front.
12-11. Service over. 12-all.
Got to give credit there to Ferdinansyah and Widjaja, who show a lot more fighting spirit here than the previous games. Been a good turnaround from them, you've got to say.
Oh! 13-12. Fourteen, 12.
They are now a 2-point lead, so this is actually much better. And with that confidence, there is something to be said, of course, about the ends as well. Also what they've learned from that first game. Stung into action. Things aren't quite going the way of Zheng and Huang as well. They'll track this to a third. That would be something. No surprises, the crowd trying to do their thing here.
Service over. 13-15.
Still maintain that 2-point lead. Very rarely do they go to a third, especially second rounds. Also something to be said now for the home crowd having an effect.
Service over. 16-14.
Only 5 times in their last 30-odd matches have done to win Huang Yaqiong actually gone to 3. Win or lose. That's an incredible record. So the odds of actually this even going to a third is highly unlikely, just statistically.
Over. 15-16.
But they are getting pushed here, certainly in the second game. That went a little long.
Serve is over.
That's with the drift, isn't it?
17.
Still
15.
a 2-point margin. Important again.
Serve is over. 16. 17.
That's one of the more competitive rallies we've had. Bisecting the two with the shot. It was low as well.
17 all.
Well, this is tight. Now, Zheng and Huang are level. As I said, they haven't really had too many opportunities to have the lead. They last had the lead at 12-11. Yeah, problems. As soon as that came towards Zheng, there's not enough height on that shot from Ferdinansyah. Yeah, here. Easy for him to put away. Difficult, of course, for Widjaja to return that. And now they are too clear.
17.
You feel this is now very much theirs to lose. Don't want to discount the Indonesians just yet, but they have got the advantage, the Chinese pair. The placement is perfect from Zheng, and that means now
20.
3 match points.
17.
It almost seemed inevitable as that rally was progressing. Huang and Zheng absolutely brilliant as they continue this amazing run in second round matches. They're checking on his mobility. He's not moving particularly well. But another fine win. 51 wins and 53 second round matches
21,
on the World Tour.
21-17.
And again, they continue their perfect run against Indonesian opponents. That's now 9 straight wins without a loss against Indonesians in the second round of World Tour matches. Another fantastic display. A little bit more difficult in the second game, but it was the first one that set them up brilliantly. And the Chinese pair march on to looking to create more history and win 4 titles in a row. Zheng and Huang, the top seeds from China, beat Indonesia's Dejan Ferdinansyah and Gloria Emanuel Widjaja of Indonesia 21-5, 21-17. They've done it in just 34 minutes.